Yo, what's good? Stu here, Stu TV, just back at it again with another video. I know I just wanted to cover with this upcoming video, just with the Testnet and Monad. I know currently just the Testnet is running, so this is just another opportunity that you'll be able to jump on. If you want to be able to interact, go play with the different dApps. So I'm going to show you just a couple tier 1 activities and things to do, as you could just follow along with this upcoming Testnet. A lot of TVL has been poured into the Monad chain with like different partnerships and things that are developing throughout the entire ecosystem, but I know Monad is just a hot upcoming testnet to be able to do. So just for the rest of this month, I'm going to give you different activities and ways to strategize and potentially position yourself for this upcoming drop. But let's actually get into it. You have test, play, and build on Monad testnet and be able to get started. So this is where you can actually just put in your wallet address, so you'll be able to enter it, be able to claim your faucet tokens. Faucet tokens, I know I've already claimed my faucet tokens, but you would just paste your Pacific wallet address. You would go specifically to your MetaMask wallet, click copy address, be able to paste that address in and then hit the check mark, and then you'll see the verification actually go through. It'll say success and it'll say whether you're registered to be able to get the token. And then you have different spotlights where they have NFTs already in testnet on Magic Eden. I know I'll cover that a little bit later in this video, but you can explore the different collections, see the mints, see exactly what's trending, what is exactly the best things to farm, allocation and use of your time, and then connect your wallet, and then it shows you just all the different NFT projects they have, some of the top core notable ones to be able to look at, and then looking at the featured dApp. So there's many different things and categories to do within this testnet, where you can get into meme coins, SocialFi apps, you can get into Curve with DeFi. So there's just many different to be able to look into as far as just with that. And then also just check out the entire hub. A lot of people are just going through each individual one, and they're also just giving feedback in terms of user experience that could also just qualify you, and then being active in the actual Monad server. So there's a lot going on with this upcoming testnet. I know a lot of people are just farming with anticipation of this upcoming drop, but make sure you just check out all these different links. You can go to testnetmonad.xyz if you want to be able to get expansion into the full Monad ecosystem, and then look at the different communities. Also just look at Monad Twitter, just check all the different updates. But that's just one thing and what website you can go to. Also, I'm just going to show you some different faucets and options just starting out, because you're obviously going to need a testnet token to start off. So this is another website that you can go to. You can go to stake.apriori.io. This is another website that you can go to, so you can be able to just connect your wallet. Now, for some wallets and some websites, you may not be eligible depending on if you have an OG wallet for the testnet, but just for this video, you can be able to connect your wallet. Go here. It shows me that I'm not actually eligible to claim with this specific wallet. So if you're not eligible as far as having OG status within the server, that can also just count towards some of these actual faucets may not work for you. But this is one that you can check out. You roll in the server. This is one website that you can go check out, or you have different wallets that qualify. So just depending on which ones you interact with. So this is another website you can go to, is thirdweb.com/Monad testnet. With some of these different sites, they may have problems just connected with your different wallets. So just make sure you refresh and use different browsers. Right now, I just having trouble just connecting with certain different sites, but this is one that you could also go to. Just make sure you just wallet to be eligible. And this is just another website that you can go claim. Another one you can go do is you can go to Finance/faucet monad. So this is where you can claim 0.1 monad. So you just do a one-time claim within your Monad faucet. This is where you can just get different parts of the testnet token. Another website that you can check out, you can go to Moyaki.xyz, paste your website address in here, and it'll just send you 5 cents a Monad. And then gas.zip, this is another popular one. I believe you have to have OG wallets for this specific site to be able to get eligible for different wallets. And another thing that you could do is just get access into like different servers. If you're in Pacific communities, a lot of people will be dropping and offering different parts of the Monad testnet token. So that's also just one thing you can look at. If you want to skip all that, you can also just go and head over to Exaverse. Exaverse, this is where a website, this is a platform where people are actually selling Monad testnet. So it is very popular to farm. So sometimes they sell it by the bulk, and then they can sell it by the cent as far as price for all. So you can also just check out the latest prices, what they're offering for the Monad testnet. If they have it listed, there where you can be able to check it out here. A lot of people are just offering to buy 5 cents. I know some days ago, it was probably around 2 to 3 cents per monad, but you can also just have it by the bulk in terms of how much you want to offer and be able to get into. And then you have much more to be able to farm with and be able to interact with so many dApps on chain. But this is a quick gateway if you want to shortcut the entire process and be like, I don't want to claim all these different faucets at one amount. Then you can go to Exaverse, and that's another option and platform that you can go to. Go ahead and spend $20-$30, get a handful of Testnet token, and then you can really farm the platform. So we see road to 100K monad, how to become a top 1% user, big list to maximize your Mon tokens. So first here, you can go to monad.xyz, and then you can get into some tier 1 activities. So tier 1 activities include going to the testnet and being able to get your faucets, local meme coins from mine, and then you can also just go to this website called monadfantasy.top. They also have ones like Talentum, and then they have ones like Talentum, and then AiCraft. So those are just different tier 1 activities. Also, you can reserve a domain and then be able to mint different NFTs on Magic Eden. Shows you just different wallets. And these are the different faucets you can be able to get access to. I already showed some examples at the top. Also refer back to Exaverse if you're interested in that. Then you can get into some of your different swaps. They have Molodek, Moyaki, Chog, Bing, Beehive, Kuru. So just many different markets for swaps, just being able to get specifically into DeFi and different platforms right there. Then you can get into staking. They have Curvents, also just some white lists that you can be able to go for. Just some higher tier projects, but this gives you a whole rundown of the entire Monad chain, what platforms are hot, what dApps to go for, how to allocate your time. So all those things is just very important, especially just position yourself for this upcoming drop. So over to our first platform, we have our first platform in Kintsu, creators of the Mon, the S-Mon, and the most decentralized and powerful liquid staking protocol ever made, native to the Monad. Join the conversation. So they have Kintsu XYZ. I'm not sure the specific site works for the example for the duration of this video. We actually can just click and see. So this website can't be reached, but I'll just go over just different functions and just read some different Medium articles to give you just more exposure, and then you can actually just jump into it. So they just have liquid staking. They have over 4 million raised so far with Castle Island Ventures. S-Mon is live. Have you got yours yet? So that actually just shows you what the actual platform will look like. Stake your different monad, choose how much you want to stake for that specific amount. Then once you stake that specific amount, you can just earn XP points. Once you earn these XP points, these can also just qualify you and just position yourself even further. Let's actually just see if we can go to the actual read up on the Medium article. Kintsu live on Monad Testnet, open for access for all. After a highly successful beta phase, Kintsu is thrilled to announce our testnet on Monad. Over 300,000 beta pass NFTs, which provide early access to our pioneering liquid staking protocol. Wallet supported on Kintsu testnet. So you have Phantom, obviously you have MetaMask, Haha wallet, any EVM compatible wallet. So all you do is just stake. So how to get started: connect your wallet, claim some Mon token, and then once you do that, stake your Mon token for S-Mon, and then you just earn different points, and then you can use those points for like different opportunities. So it just allows you to staking and unstaking metrics. So you can stake for Mon, liquidity withdrawals, they have a batching period, and then they have cancellation flexibilities, and they just have other different things as far as potential look ahead for the DeFi platform. The Mon token is your gateway to deeper liquidity and broader DeFi opportunities. By staking Mon, users receive Mon, which can be utilized across various platforms of the testnet. It's a major milestone in our journey and build a robust, scalable liquid staking solution on Monad. So you can be able to dive in and just get really interactive with it, and just also just join the site, be active, join the server, ask different questions, and just get more involved. Let's actually just go over to our next platform. Our next platform is in fantasy.top. Bet on your favorite X influencer, free to play live. So this is another one that a lot of people are farming. They're betting on different influencers and popularities in the space. So people that are actually notable. So he just had one as far as SBF with Sam Bankman-Fried. I know if you've been in the space long enough, you're very familiar with who that is and that name. But Monad, Mo Heroes, we're excited to welcome 5 new heroes from the fantasy top. So they just show you different influencers. And then once you had those influencers, you'll be able to just look into those different cards. And they just have ways on how they're actually monetizing from the game. Once again, with the last site, just have having problems connecting with these different sites as far as just not being able to get access to show you through the example. But you can also just go and head over to the Discord. This is where you can just see this news. So this is where you can go just to check on the Twitter, what news and updates, what things, the latest announcements they're actually tweeting. So you can be able to just look into that, just collect different cards. They also just have get rolls, giveaways within the server. So there's a lot that you can do. A lot of people are just being able to get into the Monad chat, asking different questions. Another way that you can get more involved if you want to get access into this chat and really look and get more introspective into the platform. So that's another one that you can look and check out as fantasy.top. Actually just going to a site that actually works for this particular video. We can go to AiCraft.fun for the first agent AI platform that truly matters. So this is where you can vote on different AI agents. A lot of people have already came out with some, so you just be able to connect your wallet. Right now, my wallet is still connecting, it's still pending. But for this example video, you can be able to vote whether it's from America, Nigeria, from parts of just Eastern Asia, European countries. So just whatever one that you want to actually vote on, you can be able to just look and just see and look into that. It'll just give you an actual just rundown and brief description, and then you can just click vote once you have your wallet registered, and this will just count towards XP of the platform. You can also just check out their social medias and different socials, and then it says become an AI creator and own your AI agent that represents your country or culture. So you can hit register now. Once you hit register now, it'll just show you just different parts of info. You have to fill out a Google Doc, and then that's where you can just submit your information and hopefully have your country listed if you're interested in that particular part of the platform. So that's also just one that you could check out as far as AiCraft.fun. AiCraft.fun as far as the AI agent launchpad. So that's also one that you could check out. Let's actually go over to our next one in Monad domains. This is where you can just log in with your X account and then be able to type in a Monad domain that you actually want to reserve. They have close to almost 450,000 domains over 4 blockchains with Solana, Eclipse, then say in Monad. Own your identity with Monad domains. Take control of your identity on the blockchain with our premium Web3 domains on Monad, so you can boost your different experience. This is all their campaign partners. They have Magic Eden, Bonk, and then Switchboard, Sparkball, Pyth, Backpack. So just some notable campaign partners that they have with all domains. You have to log into your X account, so you'll be able to just get access here. Once you log in, then you can just reserve your different domain on Monad. Going over to our next platform, we have our next platform in Talentum. So Talentum is where you can do many different tasks. So you have Molodeck, Loot Go, Kizzy, Sky Straight. So it's just a social app where you just do different quests, where it's a like and retweet or just different social tasks. So it'll just show you just different social tasks that's available for this specific one. And you just look at all your different accounts. So you have to have your Twitter and Discord connected to be able to get access to this. And then once you do this, you just do the different tasks. It'll just say be able to connect, like, and retweet. So it'll show you just many different things to do within that ecosystem. And then you just qualify for different points. And this is also a tier 1 activity. So a lot of people are just being able to farm on this particular platform, get very active, and then accumulating that XP points as you just do all the different tasks and interact with all the different dApps. But this is another one that you could do. You can rack up those different points. Also check the quests and marketplace and leaderboards. And then that's where you can see what your place, how much points you're actually accumulating. And that's also just things you can be able to look for. But just to exploring a little bit of those platforms, let's actually head over to the NFTs. So top 15 Monad NFTs you must own. With the Mon token testnet, so you have Mon AI, you have Chogstar, Moyaki, Monadverse, Overnaz, Monad XYZ. They have NFTs to me. Purple Friends is very popular. Launch, Monad Stars. So just a lot of ones that people would be able to look at. And it just shows all the different parts of within the thread. So just NFTs that you should buy and then position yourself. So these are specific NFTs that could be launching and rumored for doing airdrops once it goes mainnet. So a lot of people are anticipating which ones could potentially do airdrops to give you extra incentives. It could be already a pre-registered whitelist list when they go live in public. So a lot of people are already positioning themselves for those specific NFTs. So we can go over to Magic Eden and we can see the latest for the Monad testnet, and a lot of people are already farming. So we can just see Purple Friends is sitting at a 1K floor, very popular. Then you have Mola Danks, Freako Will, Scrumpets at about 2.1K Monad, and then you have LA Mooch NFT, Monad Hero, so a lot of ones. And then you have Mika Box. Mika Box is sitting at 960 floor, so that definitely has boosted. Then you can look over the 6 hour, the 1 hour, and even the 10-minute. You can look at just projects that are recently trending. Monad, I know Purple Friends is just a very popular one. I know that's one that you hear a lot. So you can be able to just check in, look into a larger list. But this is where you go to Magic Eden to just check out the latest projects, which ones are being minted. And that way you can just start accumulating that testnet Monad and then start minting your NFTs. And then if you mint one at a lower tier, and let's say it jumps up and it goes to a ridiculous price as far as in percentage, then you can then sell that NFT and recoup more Monad. So that's another strategy that people are doing, is possibly even creating their own NFTs or minting NFTs at a lower price. Hopefully just wanting that price to go up 1,000%, like this specific one did in Punk Club. So you can also just check out the 1 day, the 7 day, the 30 day, and just look and see just which ones are popular and just going around. And then also just getting in another specific strategy, you can actually deploy an NFT contract. So this is where you can actually deploy your own contract, put your own NFT project out there, and then you can act as that could be your falsity, because if people actually miss your specific NFT, then those Monad testnet tokens will go to your wallet. So just for example, I actually put out a project, was actually planned to be released on Monad, so it's actually an inside joke. But basically the project goes, the NFT project that never happened on Monad, it says mint me out, it's my dream. So this is the actual artwork. Ultimately the project did not work out, but the artwork is still dope. So this is one that I actually just put out myself as far as being able to get released. And then it's already at 29 minted out of 3,333. So if it mints out the full amount, that's how much I'll be accumulating in mod. So that's a different way where you can put out different artwork, put out an NFT, and then you can receive your mod that way, and it can act as a faucet for you. I know a lot of people that are using that particular strategy and deploying their own NFT contract on Magic Eden and the platform and gaining mod token that way. So that's another strategy. Make sure you just mint this specific one. I'll drop it in the links below. I know the artwork is real dope, so just make sure you check it out. So just getting into this specific platform, you have Narwhal Finance, an AI driven trading platform gained on glory on Monad, and it's backed by Jump and then CMS Holdings. So you can be able to just get access into this. This also has a Monad testnet, and it's just far as a trading platform where you can put specific trades in, longs and shorts. You can be able to just connect your wallet, be able to get access into this different program. I have different features as far as dice, coin flips, slots. I haven't looked a ton into this specific platform, but I know this is one on the list that a lot of people are farming if they just get into trading and DeFi and different other aspects. So there's so many categories to be able to get into. They also got ones like SocialFi and sports betting that I get into. So you just click on different ones like dice. So they have dice as a popular game, so you can just make bets, different wagers. Also they have coin flip, so it's just a bet and wager platform just along with trading. So you can just be able to get into this if this is the type of games that you actually like, and then find different strategies on how to multiply your Monad and just also farm the testnet. Another one that you can get into is TreadFi. TreadFi focus on investment strategies and let us handle the rest. So you can hit get started. So it wasn't taking me to a specific page, but this is also just a Twitter that you can be able to check out if you're just interested. This is one that you could be able to look into. I don't know a ton about this specific platform. It's not really being interactive. You just hit the get started button, but you can read different parts of the documentation if you would like, and just look into TreadFi. As far as just different platforms, I imagine this is going to be a trading platform again. This is one to be able to just look into for trading. I know Hyperliquid was the one that made a great example, so I see many chains following, because it's another way to be able to extract liquidity into their specific blockchain infrastructure and platform. So you can also just look at TreadFi. That's another platform you can look at within the trading ecosystem. Also, just going in, we can go into Ambient Finance, 0 to 1 decentralized trading protocol. Exciting for the official launch of TempestFi, the first liquidity management protocol built on Ambient. So it just shows you all the different parts of Ambient, so we can just look at all the latest tweets. So we can go over to the platform. You have Ambient, all the top pools, just all the different ones. just seeing and being able to view more on the different pools shows you how much APR percentage, and then looking at the 24-hour price. I will honestly just off the top just go for just different stablecoin percentages. Looks like they're not really offering just high percentage yields for stables. I kind of stay away from just assets that may drop in price, because you might get that APR, but you also have to balance the 24-hour prices, how much is dropping or going up depending on the asset that you get. So that's why I specifically always stay towards a strategy about getting a consistent price. That's stablecoin as far as USDT and USDC is always going to be appealing, but you also have to check out that APR rate to see if it's even worth and getting a percentage and benefit out of that platform. But just with that, you can just look into the pools, look into the different rates. Also, just so you can just do different swaps, just add to the pool, have just different limit orders in, and then just look towards just being very active on this platform, and it'll count towards your points. You can look at specific parts of your account, just how many points you've accumulated. So this is still early parts of the test net, but just make sure you just get really interactive, get really active on this platform. This is where it's going to show you the bridge between trading and LPing, so you can make your LP position a trading position and vice versa, and use our limit, our range and limit orders. So it's better than the Sachs, and it shows you all the different investors. So they have big players like Circle, QuantStap, Tenzai Capital, and then Donho, just a lot of other ones, Motivate Venture Capital. So just a lot of major players. So this is also one that you can get into from the trading DeFi aspect. Let's actually just get over to our next one, and APriori, just staking platform. This is where you can stake your Pacific MON. So if you have MON token available, MON, I'm not going to do this for the example of this video, but if I wanted to stake 10, I can hit the stake button, and then I can just start earning XP for this different MON that's just coming into your wallet. So that's just another way that people are just leveraging. They're going to these different stake platforms and seeing how much XP or multiplier that I can get if I make these different transactions on Testnet or my wallet. So this is just also one you can check out. You can look into the withdrawals, just see, and then you can withdraw just different tokens if you just have different ones just into your account. They have 2 available, so if I wanted to, I could hit unstake for those, and then I could also just make like different claims as I get different rewards within the MON token. So that's another way you can leverage, especially if you have tons of it, hundreds if not thousands of MON tokens, then you can really take advantage of this platform. Check out the documentation, look into the different parts of the faucet, and be able to make your claims. Actually, just going over to one of our next platforms, and Kuru Exchange. Find and trade your favorite coins fully on chain, powered by Monad. So this is Kuru's a Monad public testnet. So you find and trade there's different means of shit tokens. Loot box is live. Keep clicking our site to be eligible for Thursday. You don't want to miss it. So they're just having different drops for characters that they're actually dropping within this different site. We'll see if we can go over to the actual website. All these different tokens, all these testnet tokens. So they have Chog, Salomon, DAC, Moyaki, Ape, Kizzy, Chog, so JFJ. So they just show you just all the different ones for the last 24 hours, just what's been trending over the last hour, even with the 5-minute, showing you just different like new pairs. This is all the ones for the 24 hours, just what tokens are actually trending, how much percentage, how much are they up or down. So you can be able to track and just see which ones are actually being talked about, and then also just scoop up some if you want to be able to get access into that. I would imagine it would just count towards XP. There's another platform that you can interact with and just get meme tokens if you're interested on memes on any chain. This is another platform to be able to get access to if that's your involvement and participation. So it'll show you just Lite and Pro. This is where you can also just swap different tokens. So you can just swap your Monad for Chog if you want to connect your wallet. I can register off half of that Monad and be able to get the Chog. It'll search for different rates if it's actually being able to make the transaction to be able to go through. It's kind of loading right now just for the sake of this example, but once it loads, it'll search for different routes. You'll click the swap button if it's an available route to be able to swap to the feature. Then once you do that, you'll get your different token, and that's where you can get it. Also, just look into the different lists like I mentioned before, and that's another platform that you can be able to look into and just check out their different socials, Discord and X below. Well, let's get over to one of our next to last platforms, and RareBets Sports. So this is where you can actually just bet if you're a sports fan, but you can be able to just bet on different players. Right now they have Kobe White and Darius Garland, so they're playing tonight with like different teams. I would imagine they're going for a fantasy based platform, but this is one where you can just vote, have your Mon token, vote on different players as far as just, are they up for that percentage? Do you feel like they're going to score more points, or you feel like they're going to go over and under, and just do different predictions and farm the platform? And then you can be able to get into different ones as far as that. Not a whole lot to the platform. Hopefully they have more updated features. Also, just if you want to join the Discord and follow the X server just for more announcements, latest announcements, what they're tweeting, what best to be able to position yourself if you're interested in this platform, how much use can you get out of it, and just looking at different opportunities to take advantage with the testnet. Just going over our next to last one in Kizzy. So we have Kizzy, a social media betting on Monad for updates. So they have the Discord, so you can be able to, if you want to play Kizzy, pay attention. We're all dropping invite codes all here a week, so it just shows all the different announcements. Their latest tweets is just very updated. We can go over to the site, betting like you never betted before. Social media creators have taken over the world. Why not bet on them? Kizzy is the first world social media betting app. So this is where you can just bet on different views for videos, how many tweets this person is going to have. So they just show, all right, they're going to have this many views for this video. You can vote on that on your favorite influencers or just favorite social media personalities. So it's going to be available in Testnet, and then you'll be able to download the Pacific Testnet. You're going to be able to get access into your phone to do this. So just make sure you just be on mobile, bet on different ones, but you can also just get points. This will also just qualify. Make sure you just have your wallet connected and be able to just get access into the testnet download. You can click here, and then this is where you can just start the process to be able to get access into that. As a wrap up for today, just doing a full breakdown on Monad as far as just within the testnet. There's a lot that you can be able to do and interact with, but also just make sure with all these different examples, make sure you go refer back to the app hub, because there's many ones that I didn't cover, and you can just get a deep dive into all the apps on the platform. Check them out one by one if you wish, and just look into different opportunities within. But that is a wrap up for today. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Make sure you share the video. Stay tuned for all the videos I'm gonna drop, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Peace out.